go back to the sensitive. I personally love that sensitive.
Do you sleep with the sensitive?
I just like the way it feels when I take the minerals. And this is the setting that I used on my little Tibetan Terrier dog.
Mm-hmm.
A miracle thing happened with that little dog. Though he did eventually pass, he was like 18 years old, and the last legs, he got up and one morning it was just shaking and tremoring. And we thought, well, this is the end. We took him into the vet to have the dose given. You know, he was just so old. The veterinarian diagnosed he had cancer. He had a lump, and he says it's time. So my wife loved this little dog, and she says it's not ready for, I'm not ready for it. Let's take him home. And I said, honey, it's not the dog's suffering. He can't eat his bowels. He wasn't doing anything. She said, no, please, let's put him on the QRS pad give him some calcium, put him on the calcium. I said, okay, honey, it's his time. My vote, no, please, let's take him home and try it. I put him on this setting on the QRS pad, and my wife gave him she had him wrapped up in a towel because he'd lost his bowel function. I thought he would die that night. I did. I put him on a towel over the QRS. I had him in a box, actually. Put a cardboard box with the towel wrapped around and put him in the middle of the QRS at this setting. And the little dog just like immediately stopped shaking. He was doing this tremors things. He quit shaking, and he seemed like he relaxed and went to sleep. And so we went to eat dinner. So in the 20 minutes we were in hearing dinner, we were on a day bed, a little bit shorter than this pad. So he would be on, when he's on this day bed, this dog couldn't even jump. He would sit there and bark he didn't want to jump off, he was so old. At the end of the 20 minutes, we had him on just an 8-minute cycle. When we heard thump, and we heard his feet pattering on he comes walking in to see what's for dinner. We were all like, wow. He was no shaking. He not only energized enough to jump off the pad, but he wanted to check out what was so good smell. This dog lived another 10 months. And then finally, he just had his time, and he just died in my wife's arms, just there. But it was like 10 more months of what to me was a miracle with this. And she had him on the pad every night for 3 months. And we took him back to the vet for a checkup, and she was like, my goodness, this dog is way past 130 some years in human age. She was a miracle.
What is 10 months in human years?
What? 70. So it's like he was like 18 or 19 years old. So it's like 1 year to this dog's age, like 7 human years.
So he almost had an extra 5 years of life.
Yeah, exactly.
The QRS gave him an extra 5 years of human life.
And that was important for my wife. And she was, she saw that this one day, no matter what the pet, it was his time. He just went. And, but it was a natural thing. It wasn't that he was suffering. And it was kind of a cool thing. So anyway, that's my story on what happened. It was a shocker when that dog comes walking in, like, okay, what's for supper? So.